Well, basically, I learned the value of what hard work and what a paycheck means. In my growing up, where I was exposed to the farm life and where our food comes from and how it gets to our table, so to speak, to, inner city needs. And my grandfather worked on the Rio Grande Railroad until he retired, and so I was exposed to both sides of life in Colorado. And I think what that did for me was instill the values of hard work. I mean, both my folks were middle class. My dad owned upholstery shops, and so he was a small business owner. I learned how to, strip a seat in order to put a seat cover on. He also taught me, how to keep books for his business when I was old enough. And so I learned the value of, making a dollar. And my first job was when I was 12 years old. I went out and across the street from my dad's shop was a mom and pop Tasty Freeze type place, an ice cream shop place. And my first job was working there. I went and got a special permit so I could work there. And that's when my parents knew that I was not going to be their normal child.
Mixture. When she never was a little girl who liked dolls. She was on the go. She was competitive as a baby. But when she was playing softball, the first year, as most kids, we'd go to the game and I hit a home run, or I got on first, or did you see me do this? Did you see me do that? At the end of the second year, what she was saying, we won. We won. Or did you see what so-and-so did? And I see that today in the way she looks at a team, the way she understands better than most. Sometimes you have to take a sacrifice for the team to win. Sometimes you have to give up something you want in order for the team to win, because the team is the better way to go. And it shows in how she approaches things at the legislature. She's actually able to see and hear the other side, whatever the other side is, and she looks for what will work that they're saying. It doesn't matter that they're a Republican and they're on the other side. It's, do they have a good solution that we can buy into and share?
That first job, and jobs all the way, working my way up, is, when I first started out, I had 2 small children. I was a single mom. I learned the value of a dollar and what it meant not to have enough money to make it to the end of the month. The dollar didn't go far enough. My paycheck didn't make it at the end. I remember, making a choice between, buying diapers or me eating. And, quite frankly, the diapers won out. And so I learned how to make a pot of beans that lasted a week, and that's what I ate. So it wasn't that I wanted a handout, but sometimes you need a hand up. And so I understand that. And one of the things that working in human services had taught me was that people don't want to ask for that handout. They really need a hand up. And so I fight for programs that accomplish that. I've been married 24 years. It'll be 25 years in July. Very happy about that.
Revelation for me was, wow, how good she really was at it. And I don't think she particularly likes or enjoys the public parts of it, like the socializing and hobnobbing and public speaking, but she can do it. But she really likes working in the trenches and working on compromise and getting things done, and she really understands the detail, the nuance, and she's very good at it.
Eric had 2 sons and I had 2 girls, and we melded the family and ended up with 4 children. Of those 4 children, 2 have served, 1 is serving, and my husband served in the Army. So I have a Navy, a Marine, National Guard, Army, and an Army. They've learned the value of, what it means to serve your country.
7 years ago, when I was 20, I've deployed to Kosovo. I was there for a year. I'm also a sergeant in E5. I'm full-time active National Guard, and I will still be in the Guard, just not wearing the uniform every day. I'll just be a regular National Guardsman soldier wearing this uniform once a month, 2 weeks out of the year. My year's logistic, I work in a maintenance section. I'm extremely proud of my mother for being independent and strong. She was the Deputy Director of Human Services, and that was a huge success. And growing up, I really admired that, and I looked up to her. My mother's was and is very passionate. She gave a lot of time and effort, a lot of hours to her job. And some days you could tell when it hit her hard, and others she really fought for everyone. She still fights for everyone.
Michaela, and my name is Avery. Well, me and her love to go to the museum all the time, so usually when we're with each other, we always go there and we see almost all the exhibits, and they always have new ones when we go. We always cook together when we're with her. I forgot about that. We cook pies and we cook lots of things. Whenever we have like a big meal, I usually help, and she teaches me how to make all those things like that. I would say I love you. Good luck, and I love you, and do your best.
And my life's pretty good. Pretty lucky. Pretty lucky.